All right, so in the last video, we set up our spreadsheet. Now we're actually going to configure this logon window to, instead of using these hard-coded values that it captured when we recorded, it's going to read them dynamically based on the spreadsheet. So if we changed it in the spreadsheet to a different password or a different ID, it would use those values dynamically at runtime. So just as a reminder, I have two columns on my spreadsheet. I have the user column and the password column. So to access that, we still want to set the agent name, but we're going to use the data table object again. Dot, and here we're going to use value. And as you can see, it gives us some hints here. It wants the parameter ID and the sheet ID. So the parameter ID is the column header, is what I call it. So it's that user that we typed. And then the sheet ID is global. Remember when we ran it, it imported it. You could see it in the global spreadsheet. There's a lot of different ways to write global. You can do DT global sheet. You can use a various different syntax. So if you see it differently other places, you can name it more than one way. I just stick with this because it's easy for me to remember. And then for the password, we're going to just use .set. We're going to get rid of that set secure, and we're going to point it to the data table again. Yep. And we're going to write password global again. Okay, so here we have the logon window reading from values from our spreadsheet instead of being hard-coded. Our flight application is not in the right place. Let's get it to that logon screen, and we're going to go ahead and run it and watch it and see if it uses it correctly. Oh, it went by so fast, but yep, that is how you configure it to read from the spreadsheet. Next time, we're going to actually start writing to the spreadsheet different values that the script will capture at runtime. See you then!